lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video. Today's video, we got the new 61 badge small forward build in NBA 2K20. Like you guys seen in the title, man, this is going to be the most badges on any small forward build. The maximum badges you get on a small forward is going to be 61 badges, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make that build. Now, before we get into that, man, I just want to say thank you guys for the recent support. I just uploaded another top 3 best build video, the top 3 small forwards. That video is going crazy. I really do appreciate it, man. Like I said, whenever I get some more time, I will be sitting down and making another top 3 best build video. So I'm going to probably be making shooting guards or power forwards next. Those are the 2 remaining ones. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do shooting guards next, but we'll see. That could change, but I just want to get that out the way. Now we go get straight to the video, man. Like I said, it's going to be a small forward, so make sure you guys make it a small forward, and this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Now moving on to skill breakdown with this build, man. Like I said, it's going to be the maximum badges on any small forward build. There's only one pie chart you can use to make this build. Playmaking and slashing pie chart. You're going to have great finishing, great shooting, great playmaking, and pretty decent defense. Make sure you guys pick this pie chart. Now moving on to the physical profile, man. There's only 2 physical profiles I would personally recommend. Either all agility or the agility and vertical. Now this build is going to be able to get contact dunk. So personally, I would recommend you pick this pie chart because look at the vertical. An 84 vertical compared to a 72 vertical. That is a 12-point difference. That is huge. But look at the speed, 86 speed compared to an 83 speed, only a 3-point difference, not too big, but the vertical is a 12-point difference. I recommend you pick this pie chart because you need high vertical to get up there and dunk. You got contact dunk, so you want to have high vertical, so I recommend you pick this pie chart. But if you want all agility, go ahead and do that, but I recommend you pick this pie chart. Now moving on to attributes, man, make sure you guys do it just like this, so you get them 61 badges. You are going to max out your close shot. You also are going to max out your driving layup. You also are going to max out your driving dunk. Your standing dunk, you also max that out to a 71, and your post hook, you're going to put this to a 77, which is going to be 1 point off of the max, just like that. Now moving on to shooting, you're going to max out every single shooting stat. So max out your mid-range shot, also max out your 3-point shot, also max out your free throw, and your post fade, you're also going to max that out to an 82, so you get 13 shooting badges. Now moving on to playmaking, same thing here. You're going to max out every playmaking stat. So max out your pass accuracy, also max out your ball handling and your post moves, max that out to a 92, so you get 25 playmaking badges. Now these last 75 upgrades, you're going to put them to your defense. You're going to max out your perimeter defense, also max out your lateral quickness, and your steal, you're going to put your steal to a 60, just like that. And you guys can see, here's the build. You get 22 finishing, 13 shooting, 25 playmaking, and 1 defensive and rebounding. You can add that up. That's a total of 61 badges for this small forward build. Like I said, this is the maximum badges you can get on any small forward build. So this is a very nice build. Now let me just explain the one downside of this build. I know you guys are looking, 1 defensive badge. That is kind of trash, but let me just explain something real quick. Even though this build doesn't have no defensive badges, but look at your perimeter defense and your lateral quickness. You have max perimeter defense and lateral quickness. Even though you only have 1 defensive badge, you're still going to be able to play pretty good defense just because you have max perimeter defense and lateral quickness, and you have pretty high steal. It's not like the build's going to get absolutely killed on defense. It's going to have pretty good defense despite the 1 defensive badge. And obviously, like I said, you're going to have great finishing, great shooting, and great playmaking. Very nice build. But now to get straight into this other stuff, man, a body shape does not matter. I think I'm going to just pick define or compact. But like I say in every single one of my videos, it does not matter whatsoever what you pick. If you want to make your player built, burly, whatever, it does not matter whatsoever. However you want your player to look, go ahead and do that. Me personally though, I'm going to just pick define. Now moving on to the height with this build, I would either pick 6'7" or 6'8". I feel like 6'9" is too tall because your ball handling is too low. You're not going to be able to speed boost with that. You're either going to want to go 6'8" or 6'7". Now 6'7", the good thing about this height is you're going to be able to get all the contact dunks off rip, because look at your driving dunk. It's an 85. If you did not know, you need an 85 driving dunk to get the pro, elite, and small contact dunks. So you'll be able to get all the contact dunks off rip with this build at 6'7". Now if you make it 6'8", you're not going to be able to get all the contact dunks off rip. You're going to have to wait till you hit like 97 overall to get that 85 driving dunk. So I mean, it's not that bad, but in a sense, if you want it off rip and you're not trying to grind all the way to 99, 6'7" might be the height for you. And another thing with 6'8", if you want a speed boost, you are going to have to put your wingspan a lot lower than the 6'7". So I mean, that's also something to keep in mind. I personally recommend you make 6'7", but if you want to go 6'8", go ahead, but I recommend you make 6'7". Now moving on to the weight with this build, you don't really need weight, so I recommend you lower it all the way down to 180 pounds to get some better lateral quickness, better acceleration, some better vertical. Now if you do want to wait on this build, you can go ahead and do that, but that's what I'm doing personally. I'm moving on to the Wingspan with this build. A very key thing with this build. Now if you don't care about the name of this build, so let me just explain some stuff real quick. If you want to say slashing playmaker, you have to pick 79 inches wingspan or 80 inches wingspan. Now if you want to say facilitating finisher, your wingspan has to be 80.9 inches or longer. So keep that in mind. It depends what name you want. Lowest wingspan is going to give you slashing playmaker. Personally, I think I'd rather have the facilitating finisher name. So I think personally I'm going to go 80.9 inches for my wingspan. You guys see you have a 74 mid-range, 63 three-pointer, and a 79 ball handling. You're probably thinking, I'm not going to be able to speed with that ball handling. But keep in mind, when you hit 99 overall, you get a +4 to all your attributes. 79 + 4. You're going to have an 83 ball handling. You're still not going to be able to speed with that. But if you pick slasher or playmaker takeover, that gives you a +10 to your ball handling when you have takeover. So 83 + 10, you're gonna have a 93 ball handling when you have takeover, and you don't even have to be a 99 to speed boost. So say you just upgrade this player and you pick slasher, playmaker, and takeover, you'll still be able to speed boost when you have takeover. I don't want to confuse you guys, just get that out the way. Now also, I know some people are probably saying, oh, I don't want tiny arms on my 6'7 player. Hey, you can really max your wingspan out. I personally don't recommend doing it. It'll still give you the name facilitating finisher. If you really want to, you can max your wingspan out, or you can go 2 under and still be able to speed boost, but it's really up to you. I personally recommend you pick 8.9 inches though. Now moving on to takeovers, man, like I just explained, you want a speed boost, you have to pick playmaker or slash or takeover, because these give you a +10 to your ball handling when you have takeover. I personally recommend slash though. Keep in mind, you're going to be able to get contact dunks with this build, Hall of Fame finishing badges. I personally recommend you pick slasher. If you want playmaker though, go ahead and post score. I wouldn't pick this badge. I would not recommend picking it, but if you really want to, I mean, go ahead. I would either pick playmaker or slasher, but I personally recommend you pick slasher. And you guys can see, here's the build. You have built a facilitating finisher similar to Latrell Sprewell, DeMar DeRozan, and LeBron James. Very nice build, 61 badges. But now to get straight into the best badges for this build, man. If you guys still watch this video, man, make sure you guys do that like button, subscribe, put the sub count real quick. You guys can see 14,800 subs. We're 200 subs away from 15K subs. You're watching this video right now, you like what you see, do hit that subscribe button, man, turn on notifications. But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build. Put this to 99 overall real quick. Let me take the sub count off, give me a minute. Now you guys see 22 finishing badges. Like I said, you're gonna be able to get contact dunks with this build. So you want Hall of Fame contact finisher. You are only 6'7", so I'd recommend throwing on Giant Slayer. It's gonna activate when you go up against anybody that's 7 feet or taller. So I recommend this badge, Hall of Fame. 14 upgrades left. You want slithery finish, it's help you drive a lot better. I also recommend fancy floor. Now there's a couple different combinations you can do with the 6 badge upgrades. You can either do 2 gold badges, or you can do 1 Hall of Fame and 1 silver. Whatever you want to do. I think I'm gonna do 1 Hall of Fame and 1 silver. I think personally I'm gonna do silver consistent finish. Now you got 1 Hall of Fame badge left. If you're one of those people that likes catching alley-oops to your player, you're gonna want lob city finish. You're gonna be able to get contact dunks. You have a pretty high driving dunk. This is not a bad badge to put on. But if you don't throw the badge on. I think personally I'm gonna do Relentless Finisher Hall of Fame. But like I said, you want to catch alley-oops, throw on Lob City Finisher. I think these are gonna be the best badges for this build, but you can change it up, do whatever you want to do. Now moving on to shooting badges, man, you got 13 shooting badges. You want gold quick draw. You don't have this badge on, you're not gonna be able to shoot. It's really that simple. I also recommend gold range extender. This badges help you shoot so much deeper. I also recommend gold hot zone hunter. You have all your hot zones badges help you shoot so much better. Now you got 4 badges left. I recommend you do 2 silver badges. So I'm gonna recommend Green Machine Silver and Difficult Shots. Difficult Shots to help you fade better, and Green Machines to help you shoot a lot more greens. I think it's gonna be the best balanced combination for shooting badges, but you can change this up, do whatever you want to do, like I say in every single one of my videos. Now moving on to playmaking badges, man, you got 25 playmaking badges. You want Hall of Fame handles for days. I'm gonna say quick first step, space creator. I'm gonna do silver unpluckable and Hall of Fame tie handles. Now you got 7 upgrades left. Now if you want to do 2 Hall of Fame badges, you could probably even do this, maybe just bronze unpluckable, or you can do gold tie handles. It's really whatever you want to do. I think I'm gonna do this personally. Now you got 7 badges left. There's plenty of good badges here. If you want floor general, dimer, lob city, flashy, I think I'm gonna do dimer personally. Now you got 3 upgrades left. I personally recommend you do gold bailout. This badge is to help you pass out of dunks, layups, jump shots, pretty much everything. This is gonna be a very nice badge. I think it's gonna be the best badges, but like I say, you can change this up, do whatever you want to do. You got 25 badges. You want flashy passer, floor general, lob city, go ahead and do that, but this is what I'm gonna recommend you do personally. Now moving on to defensive badges, Here's where the build lacks. One, defensive badge. Like I stated earlier, you do have max perimeter defense, you do have max lateral quickness, and your steal is pretty high. Despite only having one badge, this build's still gonna be able to play pretty decent defense. Now you only got one badge. The badge you gotta have, it's gonna be clamps. This badge will help you play so much better perimeter defense. You gotta have this badge on. Don't even think about throwing any other badge on. You want clamps on so it helps improve your perimeter defense. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best 61 badge small forward build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys do hit the like button, subscribe. Like I said, man, we're 200 subs away from 15K subs. You're watching this video right now. You like what you see, do hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on the notifications. And also, whenever I get some time, I will be making another top 3 best build video. I still have to do shooting guards and power forwards. I'm thinking I'm gonna do shooting guards next. But like I said, that can change. So make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss those videos. But that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys did enjoy. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.